The Schumann resonance. It's been big news in the New Age community these days, the last couple days, due to the change in what it normally looks like to what it looks like now. It's been big news. Now, the thing is that I've been watching the Schumann resonance for years now. So let me define what the Schumann resonance is for those that may not know what it is. It is basically the heartbeat of the planet. The planet resonates at about 7.83 hertz on average. And the thing is that there's things like solar flares that can cause it to ring like a bell, as well as, lightning strikes can cause different things. And it causes minor fluctuations in the Schumann resonance that we can measure, and it's measured all around the world. So, what's been happening the last couple days has been something at the Russia location that actually measures this. And so when you look at this image, it's interesting looking, right? It's really, really, for anybody who's of like the New Age idea or whatnot, of the New Age thought process, you're looking at that going, that's light codes, or that's, upgrades to our DNA. That's, all that stuff. And so, and I get it. I understand. However, I have a Virgo rising. I question just about everything. And same thing, I have Uranus conjunct my sun, which means that I question everything. So because of that, so I'm looking into it. I've been looking into it, and I've been seeing that all the other stations that are around the planet are not seeing what this Russian station is seeing. And so there's a lot of dispute amongst the quote-unquote awakened community. I do not count myself as part of the awakened community, nor do I count myself as part of the asleep community. I am just me. I don't care what you think I am. I don't really care. Because I just am what I am. And so I tend to stand in the middle on just about everything. I stand in the middle on just about every single topic that's out there. So this is a case where, I balance, logic with intuition. And one of the major gifts that I have been given in my life is the ability to balance the two and use them both as tools to determine what's actually going on. My logic has said in this case that it's a tech issue. It's a tech problem. And I've stuck on that because my intuition says that if this is a message or something from Gaia or from some other alien race or whatever other New Age woo-woo bullshit you want to talk about, if it's one of those, it would have been across the whole planet. Not just in one station. It would show everywhere. And so I have been firmly in the belief this is a tech problem. There's something, because the sensor went down for a couple hours before this came in. So I can't help but wonder if they upgraded something and there's a data problem. And so it looks like a data problem. It's very cymatic pattern, which cymatic means it's frequency based. It is a frequency wave pattern that's occurring throughout the whole thing. And it's creating these beautiful patterns, gorgeous patterns. It's wonderful. I mean, you look at that and you're just like, oh, God made that, that kind of thing. And I get it. I completely get it because it's gorgeous. But the thing is that it's frequencies that are causing this. And so frequencies altogether. Now, I've been watching it for a pattern for the past couple days to see if there's a pattern because, I had like that movie Contact all stuck in my head with Jodie Foster and just to see what's going on. Anyway, so I couldn't help but wonder if it was a message that was going to repeat itself, like what she heard from SETI, right? The search for extraterrestrial intelligence. So, I decided, because there's been a lot of accusations from my people on my Facebook. Now, if you want to check out my Facebook, I post a lot of stuff there. My Facebook is Atlantis Waits. If you do a search for Atlantis Waits, W-A-I-T-E-S, that is me. And I post stuff there in public on a regular basis. That's the name that I use for that profile, just because that was something that I had set up a long time, a couple years ago, just for a game. I had set it up for a game, and I just decided I'm going to throw all my spiritual crap onto this page, just because I just need an outlet. I just need an outlet to get my stuff out there, and I grew a following. So anyway, I've met many wonderful friends through the internet. But anyways, so I've been told on my Facebook page that I'm not connected to Gaia, and that how asleep are you, that kind of thing. And I'm just like, yeah, I tend to stand out from the crowd. But I know what I got going on here. I know what I've got going on here. And I know that life has not changed in the last couple days. My DNA hasn't upgraded. I can assure you that. We would know for sure. Even those people you hate, their DNA would have upgraded too. You know what I mean? And their lives would have changed. They would have gotten rid of their addictions. They would have done all that stuff. So it doesn't make sense for it to be something that matters, as far as like energetically, that what matters. And others are like, oh, it's a countdown clock to the end, that kind of thing. So no, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna check. We're gonna see what we can find out. Let's tap into Gaia. Okay, we're gonna tap into Gaia. We're gonna see what she has to say. Let's talk to Gaia. What's going on with this Schumann resonance sensor here in Russia, please? What's going on with this Schumann resonance sensor? What is this new signal that's coming in, please? I'm going to set aside my own biases. Okay? I am going to set aside my own biases and roll with that as much as I can. Okay? Just because I'm interested to hear whatever comes through. If I had somebody say to me that the sensor that's in Russia is actually in outer space, and I'm like, I hadn't heard that. Why would you be measuring the Earth's heartbeat in space and not on Earth? It doesn't make sense. It's like trying to measure my heartbeat over here. It doesn't make sense. So I asked for, sources on that, and nobody could provide it to me. But I'll take the information. Yeah, if you can prove me wrong, please do so. Prove me wrong. I would love to see it. Just because, I want to change my opinion. I really do. I want to believe that this is wonderful and magical and rainbows and butterflies. I really do. I do. But my logic goes, knock it off. My logic says, that it would show up on everything. So yeah. Anyway, let's see what Gaia has to say. Gaia, can we talk to you, please? I'm just hearing laughter. It's like she's laughing. She's just laughing. Okay. What's going on with this sensor? What's going on with this sensor, please? We have the Alchemist and Judgment. Wow, Magician and Judgment. So what this is saying is that this is divine action. Now, I want to keep that in proper context, in that everything is divine action, okay? Everything is. Even me just getting on this camera right here, that's divine action, So, this is divine action. They are creating something. They are creating a response. Is that all we're going to get out of these? Okay. There may be more that comes through for that specific. I'm thinking like the initial line here, and then we're going to clarify. Okay, so show me this magician. Why are we creating a response, and what response are we creating? We've got strength coming out. Strength. We've also got Queen of Wands, also strength. Leo, very Leo energies. Strength and forward motion. Positivity and magnetism. Interesting that magnetism's coming through too. We've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Okay. So what we are seeing here, I'm going to go through this strength and the Queen of Wands. The strength card speaks of willpower. Willpower. And, you know, like endurance. Let's do another word for toughness. It's like another word for toughness. Not stamina, not endurance. Anyway, there's another word for that. But it talks about your ability to keep taking hits, right? You can keep taking hits. You can keep taking things that are meant to take you down or confuse you or distract you or move you onto other paths. This is meant to help fortify you. That's what it's meant to do. It's meant to help fortify you. It's meant to help you move forward with fire, move forward with passion, and not let the flame go out. Okay. Not let the flame go out. And so what we're talking about with this Wheel of Fortune here and the Queen of Pentacles coming up, we've got okay, so yes, times are changing. Times are changing, of course. That's the Wheel of Fortune, right? Times are changing, but they want you to be comfortable in where you are sitting. So, for example, like, you know, with people questioning my ability to know what's going on, I have to be very comfortable in where I stand. Very stable and secure, very pentacle, right? Very pentacle, stable, secure. I'm unmoving in regards to it. Like a gust of wind doesn't knock me over, that kind of thing. I'm open to new information, but not random data. Does that make sense? And so that's what this is. That's what they're saying this is for. Now talk to me about this divine action. What's this? What's this divine action with judgment? We've got the Empress, Temperance, and the Three of Cups. Okay. So what I'm hearing, and it sounds like wild, which is why I'm kind of fighting it. So I'm just going to say it. And so what I'm hearing here is that the decision was made, I'm going to say on high. Okay, that's the words that's coming up here. The decision was made on high by someone high up to do this. And the effort was to balance things out, to heal things. This Temperance card can also talk about divine intervention, that kind of thing, right? But the whole goal with the whole thing is to bring people together. Open up some hearts here. And open up hearts. I'm saying see things as they are. Okay, so see things as they are. Three of Cups. Build groups together. What I'm saying is, you know, like groups coming together of different people. All right. I need to ask another question here. We're going to go to this deck. I need to ask if this is actually, if there is actually something. What does it mean? That's what I want to know. I want to know what it means. So the thing is that whether this signal is real or not, this is what it was meant to do. Okay? So that's what this is. Whether the signal is real light codes, DNA upgrades, versus just a data corruption issue, this is what it was meant to do, no matter what answer it is, okay? All right, good. I like that. So that's good. Show me, okay, so please tell me what the actual signal means. We've got Page of Swords. What about it? It's a learning experience. Okay, what about it? Tell me more. Four of Wands. She's just so happy with things. We've got like a bunch of happy cards here. We've got that Three of Cups. We've got the Four of Wands. All these are like celebration cards. Again, Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Wands again. And then we have the Nine of Cups. They keep repeating that it is a self-learning journey. It's a self-learning journey with this Page of Swords here. Self-learning. Ultimate goal is for Nine of Cups, self-satisfaction, and to be happy on your own, you know, in your own powers, right? On your own and in your own powers. You know what I say about the Four of Wands on a regular basis here on this channel. On a regular basis, I talk about how, like, each person has two wands, right? Four of Wands talks about, you know, one person's two wands and another person's two wands coming together and creating a structure, a solid structure, kind of in an electrical way, okay? So with this being said, it's making a connection. It's a learning experience, helping people make a connection. Are we talking about within themselves? I think it's you're making a connection within yourself. Because again, we've got this Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Wands. What are your beliefs that you are acting on? It's time to see where you truly stand. Where do you stand? Where are you at? How solid are you in your belief and in your ability to see, your ability to discern? Okay. Let's move this stuff over here so I have more space. We're gonna ask, so what's gonna come of this? Interesting. We've got the Chariot and we have the Four of Swords. It kind of forces more inner reflection. It's going to force more inner reflection on people. Remember, this is no matter what answer it is. Is it data corruption or is it your DNA rainbow butterflies upgrades? You know, doesn't matter what answer it is. This is going to force, I mean, that Chariot card is a force. It is a force of will and fast movement and action. It's the fastest card in the deck. Moving towards stillness. And while I was thinking about this, what I heard was the only way out is within. The only way to get out of here is to go within. Which is true. So is this like the exit sign? Is that what we're trying to do? We're trying to guide. I don't know why I'm saying we. But whatever. Is that what's happening? Is that trying to guide the people towards the exit sign? Is that what's happening here? I just heard a yes, like a resounding yes from like 4 people. I don't usually hear 4 people. It's like directions to the exit. Why? Why are we showing that? I mean, I understand. Okay. I get the actual reasoning on why we're showing that, because the thing is that everybody deserves to know like what's happening. You don't want to be stuck in somewhere. We're all in this simulation, right? We're all in this simulation. We want to know the way to get out of this. There's a lot of people that are here that feel like they are trapped. And they're like, I'm never coming back. I'm never doing that. Well, I'm going to tell you something. That's your ego talking. That is your emotional ego hating this experience. And that's the point. You came here to experience that. That's the point. You were not sent here to always experience happiness. You were here to see the contrast. You were here to see the light and the dark. Some of us have seen more dark than light. But there's been other lives that we've had where we saw more light than dark, you know. So, 6 of Pentacles, the balance. Ace of Swords with the truth. I love how they like confirm things while I'm talking. The balance, the equal give and take. It's to experience the truth, right? So when here's that King of Wands. A lot of wands here. A lot of passion and fire. Wands are very they are emotions, but it's more of that deep down nitty gritty root chakra type emotions, right? Root chakra feelings, like basic instinct. And a lot of times your basic instinct can be led back to the soul that is driving the body, if you know what I mean. Pay attention to that basic instinct. Deep down within. Okay. What else are we talking about? King of Pentacles. But remain grounded and know who you are. This King of Pentacles, he's like the boss, you know. He is the boss. He's the guy who's the CEO of a company. He's the one that knows who he is, knows how to get it done, and reaps the benefits from it, right? Reaps the benefits. It could be financial. It's all the abundance benefits is what I'm going to say. All the abundance benefits. And so he does that because of his confidence in himself. You don't see a CEO out there of a large major company or whatever who's not confident in themselves and their capability in running their company. You don't see that. You don't make it that far without that. So what they're saying is use that confidence, use that self-confidence, use that deep down base drive inside you and go within. Go within. The only way to get out is to go within. What's the other purpose here? There's something else here. Really? Okay. Mermaid Oracle it is. What else? Tell me more about this Schumann resonance. Why is this here? Why is this here? Why are we seeing what we're seeing? I have my deck upside down. It says make a wish. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. I feel like there's something else. Hold on. There is something else that I gotta ask here. Okay. The key to like all of like this stuff is knowing what question to ask, you know. They can answer your question if you know what question to ask. Is there some sort of major change point coming up that's going to require that we know this? The way out is the way it is to go within. Is there some major change going to occur here soon that will force us that we need to know the way out? What they just showed me was that really what you're actually believing about this Schumann resonance, and when this new thing that came up this weekend, what you're believing doesn't actually matter. Whether you believe it's data corruption like I do, or if you believe it's, it's ascension time, that kind of thing. It doesn't matter is what they're saying. It doesn't matter which way. What matters is that you know who you are and what you believe and where you're getting this information from. Is it coming from your ego or is it coming from somewhere else? Are you using the balanced within? Six of Swords. There is movement occurring. There is movement occurring. There is change occurring. There is movement. Movement. What else? It's going to happen fast. Okay. Okay, so we've got Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands too. So it's going to happen quick, and it's like a spark. There, it's there, that kind of thing. It's going to move quick, and things are going to move fast. Are we talking about time here? Time is going to move quick. We've got the Six of Wands. I'm targeting the laurel leaves that are on the top of this wand in this. You see the laurel wreath? Oh, that means something. And I cannot remember what it means. It means something in the esoteric occult. What does that mean? Because what I'm seeing here is somebody... After a horse race, and I'm thinking about the horse, I'm thinking about the rider, it's, a victory, that kind of thing. And he is wearing one on his head. Okay. He is wearing a laurel wreath on his head. It's like because this is like the victory card, right? You've hit the end of the race. Oh. End of the race. Moving towards the end of the race real quick. Okay, end of the race. Four of Pentacles. I don't know, I just heard a quote from a movie that says, hold on to your butts. Just hold on and just stay stable. Just hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Can you give me some timing on that? Can you give me some timing on that? They're not going to tell me. No, they're not going to tell me. We've got Two of Swords and we got Four of Swords. They're not going to tell me. That's a no. No, I'm not going to tell you. So I'm not going to get timing on this. And it's probably because humans are stupid, scared animals, right? It's going to end, whatever the finish line comes up, it is when it is, okay? It is when it is. Know who you are is the ultimate message here. Know who you are and what you stand for. Because you're going to need it. Because if you know who you are and what you stand for, you'll know the truth. And when you go within, with this Four of Swords here, when you know to go within, you know who you are. A lost person doesn't know how to go within because they don't know what they're looking at. You know? They don't like to look at themselves. They don't like to look at themselves. And what they're saying here is be comfortable in yourself. No matter where you stand on this whole Schumann thing. Be comfortable in yourself. Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But things are about to change. Okay? Things are about to change. We are about to hit the finish line. Because I'm thinking about the finish line with that Six of Wands here, and how I think I was about to say this and I didn't actually say it. When a horse finishes the race, they get the wreath around their neck, right? Get the wreath around their neck. This guy's wearing it. Is his horse wearing it? No. His horse isn't wearing it yet, but it's like it's... That was my kids laughing, by the way. Is there any other advice? Ms. Gaia? Is there any other advice, please? Okay. She's always been about love, right? Always been about love, always about vulnerability. What she's saying is open your heart, Knight of Cups. Open your heart and be willing to share your vulnerabilities with those that are around you that means something. Now is the time to do this. Now is the time, Two of Cups, to make your connections matter. Make your connections matter. Open your heart. Try not to live in fear that somebody's going to hurt your heart. That somebody's going to come in and just destroy you. Nobody deserves to be alone. So open your heart. And make a wish. All right. I think that's what I've got for you today. If you've made it through this whole thing, bless you. If you have any feedback, let me know. Leave in the comments. If you have any information on like that Schumann resonance or whatever, I'd be happy to see it. Please put it in the comments. So thanks so much for being here. I do appreciate you. And I will see you next time.